Hey guys, welcome back to Firewall Faith. I'm Addie.
And I'm Jackson, and today we're going to be having our first ever special guest.
Hi, I'm Brooks, and I'm 14, and I like to play football and have fun with my cousins.
Wow. I've known Brooks for a long time. We went to elementary school together.
And then I know Brooks because I also went to school. I go to school with him now.
Yeah. So me and Brooks went to elementary school, and now we all three go to a Christian school together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So today we're going to be speaking on confidence, and that's why we brought Brooks. He's a very confident person, and we love him for that. So yeah. Do you want to read the Bible verses?
Sure. So I have one Bible verse, and then Addie can read the other one. In Philippians 4:13, guys, I know it's a basic Bible verse, but it's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. This is one of the more basic verses, but it's my favorite because it's simple, and we can just always understand it.
Yeah, for sure. That one's really good, I feel like, because even though, everyone knows it, it's true. Christ strengthens us, and he gives us that confidence, but we can choose to use it for good, you know? Okay, Brooks. Brooks, how does this verse speak to you in, your life?
This verse speaks to me. It's actually, my dad's got it tattooed on his arm. So,
Wow.
I know this verse by heart also because it's one of, the verses I always think of, even though it's kind of like the basic verse, as what my cousins say, it's what everybody knows, but I really like it because it really shows so much. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, David and Goliath and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You can do whatever you put your mind to with God.
Yeah, that's actually a really good reference with, David and Goliath because,
Cooked with that.
yeah, he did. Because we fight battles every day that might be bigger than us, but we win because we have God on our side.
The big man.
Okay, the next Bible verse is Psalms 27:1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? We shall fear no one.
No one.
God, too.
Well, except for God.
Yeah.
But this one is just talking about how we can have confidence and that God is on our side, like we just said. He is the light speaking through us, and it's he gives us the confidence and the power to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And we can choose to use that for good or to not use it at all.
Mm-hmm. It's our choice if we want to use it for good or for bad or for nothing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have anything to add on to that?
I think that's really good because, the Lord is your light. He lights your path. And the devil will try to lead you on other paths that are easier. But, you just got to go sometimes through the hard times to get to, God's path he's got for you.
Yeah. That's really good, actually. Wow,
Yeah, that was really
yeah,
good.
you're just making all the good points.
The devil creates an easy path, but then when you're at the end of the path, it's hell for eternity. But if you choose God's path, it's going to be a hard path because the Bible never said it was going to be easy for Christians to live in him.
Yeah, that's really good. And I feel also, we all, in a way, now that we think about it, we can all find ourselves taking, the easier path. But also, when you're on that path, there's temptations and there's, sinful behaviors that we find ourselves doing. But when you take the harder path, it's going to be hard. But like Jackson said, when was it easy? It's never going to be easy. It never was easy. And I think that that's really good because we think about, taking the easy path or the hard path. And we should take the hard path because that's how we know that we have, a life with our loved ones who also believed. And, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really good. I also, how I feel about that is, nowadays, David, in that time, he had to face up Goliath. And, right now, we don't have to face up a Goliath. I think it's more the demons the devil puts in our minds nowadays and stuff, and temptation and stuff.
Yeah, that's really good.
Everyone has their own Goliath.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, speaking back on the last episode, too, with, temptations, we can really choose to, what we do with those temptations, and we can choose to fall into the trap, or we can choose to walk past past it and say, I'm not going to fall for it today. And like you can tell when it's a temptation and when it's not because you know what's good and what's not. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
That was really good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So before this episode, we asked Brooks to tell us a few like quotes. So these are pure Brooks right here. Mm-hmm. So the first one he said was, be confident in your skin. I think that's really good because we have to learn how to be confident like in our bodies, because as much as we try, we're not just going to like be someone else. We have to be ourselves, and we have to be loving, and we have to be caring, and we got to be confident in our own skin.
Mm-hmm. I feel like God gave everybody gifts, and sometimes you look at somebody and they might be bigger than you and maybe stronger than you, but it's like God gave you a gift. It's just you got to look inside yourself and find that gift and use it.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it might not be the same gift as you gave someone else because he all makes us for a certain purpose.
That was really good. Brooks is speaking truth out here. The next one was be true to yourself. That's really good because I feel like a lot of people feel like they have to hear things from others to feel good about themselves, but they just need to hear what God has to say to them.
That's a really good one, actually, speaking on that, because it's like, obviously, as like teens, we find ourselves like seeking others' attention, and like I know it's hard to accept, but we do.
Mm-hmm. Like,
even if it's like from our parents or from our peers, it's like we're looking for that like we're looking for that like trying to be funny, like making inappropriate or weird jokes just to be funny, and it's seeking attention. Mm-hmm. It's trying to get that reaction, trying to get that adrenaline. Wow. Trying to get that adrenaline that we want and that we do not need.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I feel like sometimes just sitting in the back, I don't do good at this, but like this is what my dad's told me many times. Like sometimes just sitting back and listening and letting other people get the attention too.
Yeah. Do you want to read your own quote, Brooks?
Sure. Yeah. Another one is speak with confidence. Speaking with confidence is really important because it's kind of what everything comes from. Because being true to yourself, you got to speak it. And also, like, be confident in your skin. Like, if I was saying, I'm not good at this, I'm not good at this, I'm not good at this, I wouldn't be speaking with confidence, and I sure wouldn't be doing what I want to do. Like, if I said, I'm not good at football, I'm not good at football to myself, I wouldn't succeed in it. You got to speak with confidence, and that's how I get for.
Yeah, that's really good also, because I feel like if we as like humans, if we speak down to ourselves like that, we're gonna fail. We're gonna feel like we're not good enough. We're gonna feel like we can't do something because we're speaking that to ourselves. Mm-hmm. You're saying you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, like you are, but you're speaking that to yourself. So now you're not gonna be able to succeed because you think that you're not good enough. You think you're not pretty enough, but others don't.
Yeah. Another one is don't feel obligated to change yourself for someone else. Like, I used to like want to fit in and everything, but what I realize now is like everybody's unique. It's better like to stand out for the qualities that make you good than to suppress like the stuff and just fit in with everybody. Like if you want to make it in a certain friend group, like don't change yourself. Try to go find people who like you for who you are and are good friends.
Mm-hmm. Be who God made you to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good too. Mm-hmm. Like I feel like we find ourselves trying to be someone that we're not, and we find ourselves trying to be like this fake person, and we gotta stop. You gotta love yourself before you can love others. Like you can have relationships, but you have to learn how to love yourself before you can be happy in friendships, in relationships, and like all that stuff. And it's like you have to be confident with yourself before you can give that to other people. Like continuing to give yourself out when you feel like not good inside, it doesn't help you. And it's okay to say, I can't do this right now. Like, I need to go work on myself for a little bit. And I feel like we have to feel like that's okay because it is. It's okay to say no.
That's really good.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
keep like taking out all the things I'm gonna say, but that's a good thing.
Yeah, you
Stuff.
have. Yeah.
Okay, so
I was gonna add something from that. So like, why are you what is ways you struggled and you're confident in now, and why?
Places I struggled in the past that I've really found confidence in now, I think, is being like a leader and also like in my own skin too. Like I used to be really
Yeah.
small for football and stuff, and as I grow, I just like became confident. And
Yeah.
it's just like you got to be confident in yourself to succeed.
That's really good. Jackson, what about you?
I'm 100% gonna say math because I was
my gosh.
really bad at math. But then with the right teachers and you as yourself staying focused, it's easier to get better at it.
Yeah. I would say like in areas of like speaking and preaching the gospel, I've gotten a lot more confident in that like the past 2 years because luckily I have really good role models in my life, like my parents and my siblings. They are all believers and it's really easy to just like talk to them about God. And I've definitely gotten a lot more confident in realizing that like you can't let what others think opinionate your life. Like opinions don't matter if they're from other people. They only matter if they're from God. And like we feel that we shouldn't have confidence because other people say we don't, but we should, especially when it comes to the gospel, especially when it comes to ourselves, because he loves us so much and he's sad thinking that we don't care about ourselves.
I think another really important point is surround yourself with good people who appreciate you for who you are, and also role models. Like my dad's one. I like the guy I work out with, like Jeff Warner, and also like your football coach. And when you see like the older football teammates and like other stuff.
Yeah.
I'm using football as an analogy because I just had the season. It's just like something I can really relate to. You know.
Yeah. Okay, Brooks, we have a few questions. So, how are some ways that you stay confident when you're speaking about Jesus?
Just because I know his word is true.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's because I know his word is true. And it's like I could be helping someone who, like, on the inside doesn't know about it or something. And spreading his word is a really good thing.
Yeah. I think that that's a really good point, actually, because it's also like when we can be role models, because when you're walking around, you never know who believes in Jesus and who doesn't. And if you're going around, you're cussing and you're throwing slander out of your mouth, it's like, that's how Christians are supposed to act. That's what Christians are. And we can't do that. We have to speak and preach his word and say, God loves you, Jesus loves you, and you're going to get hate for it and you're going to get slander for it. But at least you're not the one saying it.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot the question that you asked Brooks. But we don't have to do that.
Yeah.
I can just go to the next question that we have written down. Okay, so our next question is how do you bring your friends to Christ and speak your mind openly?
I surround myself usually with good people, and like speaking openly, everybody does it. And how do I bring them to Christ? Just setting a good example.
Yeah.
Setting a good example, and like being nice to people also, and like they're gonna be like, well, that's cool.
Yeah. I think one thing too is we can be lights in this really dark world because we know the love of Jesus and we know what our lives are like, but we don't know what others are like. So we really have to be open-minded when we speak to each other and knowing that someone could be going through something really hard and you don't know.
Okay, one way for me is just by So I have a friend that I won't say his name because he probably doesn't want me to.
Yeah.
But I have a friend that doesn't go to our school anymore. I try to get him to come to God, but he just doesn't want to. So sometimes I'll send him videos and stuff like that to ease him into it. And I know that's not what you probably should do because it seems like you're trying to force it on them, but I'll just do whatever I can to help anyone to come to Christ.
Yeah. And I feel like that's another thing because I know a lot of people that didn't know him personally and they don't know that he doesn't believe in Christ and they didn't know that he was going through so much hard stuff in his life. And I think that you saw that effect because people were rude to him. People are rude to people today. And it's like, you never know what's going on at their house. You never know their living situation. You never know if they got to eat dinner tonight. Like, you have to be open-minded and know that, your love can impact someone so much, but your hate can impact them even more.
Yeah. I feel like it's just sometimes just the little things, like giving someone a hug that you don't know that much. I really like giving people hugs. And it's like, I feel like sometimes it's just the little things, that over time just make someone's day or something.
That's really, really good. Because, even I feel like when we feel God in our lives, it can be little and it can be big. But, that's the same thing. When we see Christly people in our lives getting, closer to us and saying, I love you. You deserve to be here. You're amazing. Those little words of kindness can impact someone so much more than you'll ever know. And, I feel like we've all been there where we're just having a bad day and someone says something your shoes are cool. That stuff impacts people.
Oh, someone once said that to me, and it was one of my teachers. It's my Bible teacher, and it made my day.
Yeah.
It's little things that you say, and you might not think hold value, but I think they really hold value. It's just saying one thing can make someone's day.
Yeah. I feel like also when we get stuff said to us, we know how much it impacts our lives. But when we say it, we don't really think of saying that someone's shirt looks cool today is going to impact them and make their day. But we should really think about it more because just being nice to people changes lives. And it's crazy that we impact others so much and others impact us so much. And that's another big thing is having confidence. Just have confidence in what you're saying, have confidence in what you're doing, but make it something good. If you're going to have confidence in something, make it sharing the Bible, make it being nice, make it going up to someone and say, hey, you look really good today, or hey, thanks for doing that. It's just that little stuff that can really help someone.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Brooks, for being here.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you so much, Brooks.
It's been so fun.
Make sure to subscribe, and follow because we just want to spread the gospel and we love you guys.
And we're never stopping.
And also, if you ever want to comment down below something that you're struggling with, we take prayer requests and we'll pray for it off of the pod. And we just love you guys so much.
Yeah.
It's not for the views, it's for the people.
Yes.
I love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.